For this painting, this is one of the paintings that I did use a name for, but it took ages for anything to come through. And I was beginning to wonder if it was just going to be lots of squiggly lines rather than anything sort of that you could perceive anything out of. But actually, in the end, there were. There's sort of flying sort of blue being here. There's a couple of birds. I think this is a bird here also. It's almost like a rocket at the top as well. But the most interesting bits are the ones where I was sort of guided to go around the shape in this sort of white pen, so you can see it really clearly. So you've got quite a large bear here, which I wonder if that represents a constellation of Ursa Minor or Major, or maybe that's a specific person, sort of with a name, Edward, Ted, that type of connection. You've got what looks like an eye here, so that could be like this idea of the all-seeing eye. You've got a female figure with a fish head and what looks like a mitre hat, so like a bishop would wear, and then either her shadow figure, so is this another part of her, or because they're taller, I'm guessing this is more of a male figure, with a sort of a waistcoat with sort of like heart energy here and horns. So the fish head, I've seen associated with like a Jesus Christ figure, because of this connection with what's called the ichthys, which I don't know if that's the right pronunciation. But I've seen some commentary online about actually does it connect with another deity that perhaps even links to earlier times like pagan traditions. But when I looked at the ichthys symbol, I actually thought, if you don't close off the tail here, that looks like an eye. So I'm wondering if that's sort of a symbol that was borrowed from even earlier traditions, and that's going back to this concept of the eye, perhaps even the eye of Horus or similar, but to represent somebody who embodies a spiritual deity. And then go back to the horns, because a lot of people get scared of this idea. I don't, because I like to question what a lot of these things mean. I have no idea what the right or wrong answers to any of these things are, but that those horns are often associated with worship of fertility gods, sort of Hathor in Egypt, and other cow goddess type worship in other cultures. So I just thought it was really interesting. I'm sort of delving back into paintings that I've done before and started to try and understand some of the symbolism, but they're so complex that I think it's going to take me quite a while.